Hey, welcome to our podcast. It's We Want a Podcast, where each week we're going to figure out what a good podcast is for us. And I say us because I'm here with my two very good friends.
Hi. I'm Bobby.
Me too. Andrea. Nope.
You're not Bobby.
I'm Andrea.
There you
And
go.
I'm Ben.
There
That's
we go.
correct.
Yeah.
We
So
did
we're
it,
all
you
here?
guys.
Yeah.
Good.
What are we doing?
So we're going to go around the table and pitch podcasts, starting with me, ending with Andrea.
Oh.
And then we're going to pick one, and hopefully that's going to be our podcast forever and ever.
Okay. I
I
get
feel
you.
like you should get this by now.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry.
There's a
All right.
week in between each time we do this.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
true.
it wouldn't need to take that long. I mean, honestly, we could. Sometimes we go on break. You know, when we take our breaks,
Yeah.
and then I come back and I'm like, wait, what? What are we doing? What is all this? And then when you guys have to tell me, and I'm like, oh, okay. And you put me in my chair, and you sit me down and
Point you towards the mic.
put
You
my-
know the thing about fish having like 30-second memories? That's not true.
What?
But assuming we lived in a world where you still thought that was true, it's like you're a fish.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
But that's not accurate, so I'm not going to say it.
I get it. I see. I got you. You wanted to do the analogy, the commonly used analogy, but you didn't want to be,
Rude to fish.
well,
Yes.
yeah, or facts.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Who studies fish? Is it fishologist? That
Me.
seems wrong. Peck. When you eat
Pest?
fish,
Pest.
you're a pesca.
Pescatarian.
So if you study fish, you're a pescatologist.
Universalist.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, so we're gonna pitch ideas to each other, and then we're gonna try to pick one. We're gonna try
Yeah.
to pick a really good podcast.
Yeah. Forever
Okay,
and always.
for the ages. Gotcha. Okay, and you're gonna start.
Yep.
I love it. Let's
No,
do
do
it.
we talk or do we sing?
Well, there's a little bit of both. I'd say it's 50-50. 50-50.
Oh, wow. Okay. You just jumped right in and it took me off guard.
It's 50-50, baby.
What was that again?
It's 50-50, baby.
Okay, I understood it that time. Thank you.
My voice cracked. I'm really embarrassed.
I thought it sounded beautiful.
Ben, you got an idea for a podcast?
Bam!
Yeah, you ready for this?
I'm fucking ready, dude.
It's a serious one.
Oh my
Hold on, let me
God.
take a breath.
Whoa, sorry.
Called Black Cats and Broken Mirrors.
That's fucked up. It's too scary for me. Veto.
No, tell me
Moving
about it.
on.
Tell me
It's
about
about superstitions.
And cats.
Black cats.
Black cats. Yeah.
Yeah, because cats love superstitions.
No, a black cat is one of the superstitions. It's like,
All black cats are super superstitious.
are you kidding me? Do you not know about black cat?
What are you talking about?
Well, that would be what
Are you talking about
part of
Charlie?
what my
You need to
podcast
listen to
is
this
about.
podcast that I just heard about. It's called Black Cats and Mirrors.
Oh my God,
Black
what
cats
network
and
is it
broken
on?
mirrors.
Black Cats and Broken. What?
How'd the mirror break?
Well, you'll find out, and also what it means on this
I
cool
hope
new
nobody got hurt.
podcast.
So I'm going to convince you why the superstition that I'm going to talk about is real, and you guys should be scared.
Oh, okay, cool.
Done. I'm scared.
Do you know, like, why some of them are real?
Yeah, that's what this podcast would be about.
Oh, okay, shit, man, you're like coming in
You got
heavy.
information?
Damn,
yeah,
dude.
I
okay.
got all kinds of facts.
Black cats.
I got
and-
facts too.
Wait, you got a fact?
Yeah, tons of them.
You knew
I
the thing.
remember that fish
you
thing
knew
from
the
earlier?
thing about the fish.
Oh, yeah, that was
But
the
that's
fish
not a
thing.
superstition, though. That one's different.
Fish are very superstitious, much like cats.
Hold on, let me just.
Would you
Fact
say they're
check.
gillable?
How dare you?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
All right.
I will from now on, at least.
That's why
All
they
right.
pay me the big bucks.
Yeah, that's why they cut the paycheck.
That's why
they sign
Bobby
it.
pays Ben the big bucks.
Yeah, put my name on that motherfucker and say, and I say, one of these days you'll be able to cash this, Ben. And
Here's
don't,
hoping.
but not now. Please don't cash this, because I will get charged
Right.
twice. It's up to.
Where'd you get checks? How do you do that? Help.
Help
me.
It's at the bank. You go to the bank.
Oh my God. No. Why?
Yeah,
Why?
no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I don't like to go to the bank because there's a black cat that lives there and I'm scared of him because he's
Oh.
mean to me.
Because you're superstitious.
He
Got
quacks
you.
at me.
Oh, dude, theme song. Do you think that we could get that?
DuckTales theme?
Very superstitious.
Of course, that is the song I was thinking of.
Writing on the wall.
Yeah, I love it. Can I ask you, Andrea, real quick, why did you think the DuckTales theme? When
I thought that was a logical
Logical, meaning there was like reasoning and
We've been talking about a lot of animals, and you said theme, and I like the DuckTales theme most of all themes.
You said you heard the word fish earlier. You heard cat shortly thereafter, and then you thought duck.
What else is left?
Also, that cat at the bank quacks at me because it's mean and it's trying to trick me.
Hold on, I got it.
Trick you.
Black cats. Woo!
Perfect.
Broken mirror, 7 years of bad luck.
Black cats.
Woo!
All right. Well, I love it, and I'm really into that idea. Do you guys want to? I don't know. Maybe hear my idea. Ben, can I ask you something?
Knock
about
on wood, you know you should. Black cats. Woo!
All right. Did you pick yours because it's April 13th?
I did.
Wait,
It's
April 13th? I meant
Friday.
I mean, it is April 13th, but it's
The
Friday
13th.
13th. Don't you hate it when you're listening to a podcast and they refer to the time and date it is right then? You know what I mean?
No.
You don't.
Nah.
It makes me feel weird.
They need to know the space that we're in.
Who?
Time and space, that is.
Oh, the audience. Okay, I got you.
I don't want to lie to them.
I
Yeah,
kinda,
why do you like lying,
I don't
Bobby?
like lying. I like not knowing because then it's like infinitely applicable. It could go whatever time it is for you while you're
Well,
listening.
there'll be other Friday the 13th. There's actually another one in July, I believe.
Holy fucking
So if we release this in July, well, we cut this all out. We'll release it then.
shit. Well, I brought it up to seamlessly segue into my next podcast,
Oh.
which is called 420.
Interesting
You know, it is
choice.
currently April 13th, Friday the 13th,
Correct.
which is why Ben has pitched his Superstition podcast. I am pitching this weed smoking podcast. This weed cast, a podcast. Okay, changing the name. It's called 420, a podcast.
Oh.
Aptly timed,
P-O-T-C-A-S-T.
also.
Aptly timed because, of course, 420 is coming up, y'all,
In 1 week.
in 1 week.
When we'll be recording again.
Which, you
Which
know,
should probably be when we did that.
well,
And we're not dropping these till May 1st. I don't know what you're talking. Have you
Look.
smoked? Wait.
420,
Are you
bro.
are you on the weed?
no.
Did you do weeds?
No.
Did you do the weed?
No.
That light just went out. Was
Guys.
it because of the weed?
Do you know how weed works? Yo, Andrea, the lamp ain't high.
Is the lamp high? Are you
No.
covering for it?
Anyway, I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll take us a week to get the weed. I don't know. Look, the idea is,
To get our hands on some weed.
Look,
It's gonna take us a
yo,
week.
we got to secure the herb
Put
to,
in your order, baby.
to pop this cast. You feel me?
Oh God, so many puns.
Thank you. I guess it seemed a little.
Yeah, no, it was a good thing.
It's it's that intonation is confusing for me. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna assume you're being literal. Anyway, the idea is we would, I guess, get high and talk about weed. We would all, we get in front of the mics, we get in front of the pipes,
Oh.
and we smoke weed and talk about weed stuff. It's legal in a lot of places. We got to
Not
get
here.
Not here.
Well, that's true. But
Cops don't know where we are. Well, Ben's dad knows where we are.
that's true. And they don't know
We're
how to,
fucked.
Yo, they don't know how to download. Dude, I saw a cop in the the Sonic drive-through this morning. He was behind me in line. I was waiting for my food. The lady in the Sonic goes outside, walks out to his fucking car, gives him his big fucking drink. He doesn't give her shit, meaning he's getting this 32-ounce like slushy at 8 a.m. for free, and then he pulls away. And he stops at the trash can before he gets back out onto the road, and I see him dumping a bunch of fast food shit out into the trash can. I can't remember where it was from. It looked like it was from Chick-fil-A, actually, now that I think about it. So that means this dude, and I don't know when his shift started, but he's made his second fast food run, and he's probably getting this shit for free wherever we go. I was so
Uniformed
angry.
officers
And I had,
do often get that kind of thing for free.
I had, but
Jesus.
you know what the worst part is?
My daddy still pays because he feels bad.
Because he's an honorable man.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I had to wait for my food. This guy came up behind me in line.
I can't imagine someone walking up to a cop car. I guess he comes there like every day.
Oh, it clearly
Yeah.
it had to be something that was like worked out in advance. Because that girl knew going out there, like, I'm not getting paid. Like, I'm not gonna get his credit card and go back inside and then come out again. It's just like, oh, better run him his
And
soda.
she knew she wasn't getting shot also, so I'm assuming she was white.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like a weird combo. There's like a lot of shit at play here.
yeah, it's layers. But anyway, so my podcast is about smoking weed. Do you guys want to like my idea?
No.
No, I don't like smoking weed.
All right, fine.
We don't do nothing for me.
But we'll let you know in the vote.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yuck.
We got
Andrea?
yeah.
Hi, I'm Andrea. I'd like to suggest a podcast idea to you.
Wonderful.
Okay, thanks for having me. My podcast is called Singing with Sandy. It's a singing podcast.
Who's Sandy?
I think what? I could be Sandy, or we could hire someone.
Wait. Why is it called that then?
Because my name starts with an A.
So you singing with Sandy was just because you thought it sounded nice.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a good name. Could be a
okay.
boy name or a girl name. You don't know. Who's Sandy?
It's true, I guess. Yeah.
Could be anybody.
I knew him.
Could be a dog.
I knew a man, Sandy, once. He was very rude.
Oh, that's too bad.
My friend's uncle. He lives in New England.
New England. Am I right?
I met him.
Anyway.
I met him when I was.
Singing with Sandy.
Okay.
Cool.
I
So-
love it.
Well, I'm not sure I love it. Can I get some more details? Like you said, it's a singing podcast.
Yeah, so like, you know songs?
Yeah.
Singing them.
Like, like the okay. So
You can't think of a single song
No,
as
no,
an
no, no,
example?
no. It's not that I don't get. I understand the
Like
core-
DuckTales.
Yes, gotcha. Woo.
Woo.
So all right. So I'm just imagine I'm a podcast consuming person. I'm digging
Okay.
through the what?
Yeah, like give
I'm
me a
imagining.
second.
Oh,
Give me a
okay.
second.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought it was being.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Okay. Wait.
She's just a person.
Okay.
and
Are you
likes to
ready?
listen
Yeah.
to the podcast.
Okay,
and
I'm
he's
looking
human,
for a
he's
podcast.
listening.
Hey, what am I going to listen to? What's this one singing with Sandy? It says here.
Keanu Reeves, you're a fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, aw. That's so sweet. How'd you even hear about us?
iTunes.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
shit, dude. I didn't even know we were on iTunes.
We got some reach.
Yeah.
Well, Keanu, I'm so glad you're here on Singing with Sandy.
Wait, no, we're not on. Remember,
Keanu, what happened to your voice?
Keanu got taken away by the big wave.
Oh my God,
He got
this is
swept-
big news.
Keanu Reeves swept out to sea.
Oh no!
Never to
oh, he's such a
return.
good person too.
Oh, he's coming past again.
Oh, Keanu.
Oh, he's such a tripper. He'll never die. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no! You just put some sort of
I
a curse
know.
on him. I
I'm
think.
sorry.
What the fuck was that?
You'll never die.
I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
Look, but for real, please, just tell me, like, what is this singing? I just don't get it. Like,
It's
what's
like
the
a musical.
what does the audience
It's
get
like
out
a
of it?
sing along.
Okay. Well, you should have said sing it along with Sandy. Now I'm on board. Fuck
that's
yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yes, thank
5
you.
stars.
Glad we
okay.
workshopped that.
Well, I'm ready to fucking vote now.
Okay.
Let's vote.
I forgot. Oh no.
Okay,
I forgot all of
once
them.
more. Black Cats and Broken Mirrors.
Oh, yeah,
Black
yeah.
Cats, woo!
Ooh, yeah.
And yours was Blaze It Up.
420.
Podcast.
A podcast.
Yeah.
And mine's the one that I just said a
Sing
second
along
ago.
with Sandy.
Singing with Sandy.
Woo!
Starring Andrea.
Okay. All right.
2 guests. 2 surprise guests.
3 excellent contenders. Let's think. I will. Well, you, Ben. Ben. I'm sorry. I was just skipping through my library of different mouth sounds.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, duh.
You know when you're just previewing him real quick
Yeah,
and
that's
you're
normal.
just
We know.
cursoring
Duh,
down.
of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
So, Ben, you want to vote first?
I'm gonna vote for mine because I picked it for this
Oh, yeah.
specific day.
That would
Wow,
make sense.
Selfish.
You know what? Check this out. Just to be a good sport, I'm actually also going to vote for yours
Oh my God.
because I did the math when you guys were telling me the math earlier, and 420 is a week from now. So,
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could do it then and not now. And
a novel idea.
You know, Friday the 13th is today. So, I mean, let's go with yours. I'd vote yours as well.
Okay.
You know what you can do on Friday the 13th and 420? You can sing. And I vote for Ben's.
Oh.
Oh, what? Oh, I see. I'm sorry. You
What?
You made me dizzy for a second, but I get it. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Okay, so unanimously.
Yeah.
Anonymously.
anonymously, unanimously. You've won. Congratulations, Ben.
Thank you.
Burner, burner.
You guys ready to dive in?
Bennett, very
Benny in the
superstitious.
pod. That was a song about Ben and a podcast.
Uh-oh. I think I know what's about to happen.
What?
I just got a premonition.
Hmm?
I'm gonna keep it to myself for right now.
Okay.
You're wrong.
Am I? I have a
No.
theory. I have a theory. Let's go ahead. And Ben, why don't you kick us off?
Welcome to my podcast, Black Cats and Broken Mirrors, where we're going to dive into some superstitions. Thanks for being here, guys.
Oh my God! Thank you so
for
much for having us. Yeah.
You know what I'd like to dive into? A bunch of gold coins. DuckTales. Woo!
Yeah. Yep. And don't step on
Topical.
a crack, or you'll make your
Break your mother's back.
yeah,
Or your uncle's
You'll
back.
make your brother's back. What? Wait. No. Yeah. On the way to the jumping off the diving board thing. Right, Ben? You're the
Right.
expert here.
Yeah, something about a diving board.
I'm
yeah.
just the color commentator. Commentator.
No, commenter.
I hate myself.
So this week, since you brought it up already, we're going to be talking about Friday the 13th.
Oh,
yeah.
that does make sense.
Yeah, stole the lead.
Because
Sorry.
it's a
bitch.
superstition.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to know about it?
I do actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can have an actual fear of it. It's called paraskatriophobia,
Wait.
also known as frigatriska.
Frigatriska, aedophobia.
Huh? It's known by two phobias.
So Triskate phobia is the fear of the number 13, and I guess paraskatriophobia. It's got like the same words in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fear of Friday the 13th. But I guess there's also another label for Friday the 13th.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, yeah, that's really cool.
So I'm going to tell you why it's real.
Yeah, I mean, hit me.
Well, first off, Laurie got a parking ticket this morning.
What?
On Friday
No!
the
Oh,
13th.
my God. Where was she parked?
In front of our house.
Wait, what?
So
Oh.
our tags expired on the 9th, and they gave us a ticket on the 13th.
Damn. I
Yeah,
drove around for
that's-
years with expired tags.
It's so dick. They can see. Well, first off, the tag is for all of April, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Right.
And they can see that it just expired, and they gave us a $50 ticket anyway.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You said $50 ticket and a...
Anyway.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
Got you.
And a curse.
Oh, my God. They cursed you. The hex. Damn them. Yeah, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
So it's real.
Yeah, I can
I'm
see
sorry
that
for
now.
your loss of $50.
I'm,
That's a bummer.
I'm replaying the events of today.
But to be fair,
in my
you guys
own
are
mind.
criminals.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we technically should have got it done promptly, but it still did.
I guess so. Man,
Yeah.
fuck
Oh,
that
shit. I drove without a license for like 8 years. Just kidding, cops.
You're under arrest.
This whole podcast has been a sting.
I had a license. Like a
Oh.
physical little... like a thing with my picture on
Oh,
it.
I mean, I straight up didn't. This is not a superstition, but I mean, it is true. I did drive for years without a driver's license, without a car registered anywhere, without insurance. I just drove it. And
Well,
it
now
turns
we're
out
just
it's fine.
bragging about being like lucky, fucking
Sort of privileged.
like white
Yeah,
assholes.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were going to be more like skeptical of this. You're just like believing me, though.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
no,
nice.
I'm super skeptical. I
What, do
know
you want more
guys
proof?
Are criminals and you're paying for it.
I would like some more proof because, I mean, you gave me the one piece of evidence so far, but anytime I'm about to believe something, I like at least two pieces of evidence.
Okay. Well, there should be a celebrity, like if a famous person believed in it, you'd probably believe in it, right?
Yeah, that would
For
be another piece of
sure.
evidence, yeah.
Like a certain Franklin Delano Roosevelt,
Oh my God, you mean the
the president.
the biggest celebrity, the guy from that
He's from that reality TV show, the one about brides and grooms. Was that him?
He's a president.
what?
He was he was a president.
President, yes.
I forget that those are two separate roles.
But he
confusing.
wouldn't travel on the 13th, and he wouldn't host any dinner party with 13 guests.
Oh shit! So all presidents are fucking crazy.
Okay, maybe a president wasn't the best one. Let me give you someone else. How about Napoleon?
Napoleon.
How
My
about
favorite person?
how about stockbrokers?
Stockbrokers,
Wait.
my favorite people?
Wait, just as a people group?
Yeah, they're
As a people
unlikely to buy and sell on that day because the author Thomas W. Lawson wrote a book called Friday the 13th where a fictional character was trying to take down the stock market on Friday the 13th.
That's really dumb.
It's really dumb.
I mean, there's almost more logic to that, though, if they're like, what if someone tries to do this thing that was in that book?
Man, have you ever?
They're not like, there's a curse.
Have you ever seen like footage or just still images from the New York Stock Exchange or anything like
Oh,
that?
yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
party.
No.
Yeah.
What?
It looks like a party to me.
It looks like a party.
Like a shit party. But
Like
like,
where
probably
everyone's-
a shit ton of cocaine there. Am I right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's my
Cocaine
kind
and
of
pork
party.
bellies, am I right?
Ow!
Pork bellies?
What?
It's like a famous, like, silly exchange, like buying and selling pork bellies.
Oh. Yeah, I love your.
There was a period of time where it
I
was,
love your early 20th century jokes.
pork bellies, am I right?
I guess so. Hey, yeah, if you can tell me the price of tea in China, I'll sell you a pork belly in Vermont.
That's my favorite joke.
You like that joke.
I was trying to be nice, but
You know
if
who
you're
wrote that
ask-
joke? Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Roosevelt
Yeah, the guy from that
from
fucking
Napoleon.
Yeah, the Bride show you were talking about.
Napoleon's best friend.
Yeah.
Napoleon
Yeah.
and Roosevelt.
So look,
I
This
think it's
is
pronounced
this is a
Roosevelt.
super widely believed
that's funny.
Roosevelt. you
People
say.
really do pronounce it.
Why
Yeah.
isn't it Roosevelt? Holy
It should
shit!
be.
It is Roosevelt.
Wait, what?
It is Roosevelt. We're just fucking hicks.
Are you? Andrew, I can't ever tell if you're serious.
I mean,
anymore.
honestly, the only people I've ever heard say Roosevelt are like old Jewish people. So I don't know if it's like an accent thing.
Yeah, they'll say anything over, up in Flushing, Queens. It's just a funny accent. That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
Racist. Mine was an observation, and yours was a fucked up racist.
Yeah, an anti-Semitic rant. Yes.
Yeah, it was definitely a rant.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable.
You know me. I'm on a tirade all the time.
All the time.
So those are a lot of people that are afraid of 13, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this is so hundreds of millions of dollars are lost because people are unwilling to like travel and do business as usual on that day. And
plane tickets are
and-
cheap. Let's fly somewhere.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Wait,
Let's
do you
go.
is it? Wait.
Let me Google it. Beep boop boop. Every ticket is $13.
Oh my god, but we can't buy it because it's 13.
Oh,
Don't worry.
no. I just bought 13 tickets.
Oh my god, Andrea is tempting the fates. And you know what happens when you tempt fate?
Oh my god, you guys are never gonna believe it. All of those planes just crashed.
Oh my
That's
God.
fucked up. Why did they even sell me a ticket if it was about to take off?
Andrea, do you feel like culpable? Do you feel responsible in any way for what you've just done?
No, I don't feel responsible for anything ever.
Oh. That's cool.
Is that weird?
So, well, it's not good. It's a little sociopathic.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Don't make fun of me ever.
But
Sorry.
hotels and hospitals also skip that number on the floors.
Fucking hospitals. Good God.
Well, it's probably honestly to make it's so they don't have to fuck with the idiots that are coming in. You know what I mean? It's not like the hospital maker man.
Like if Roosevelt comes in and is like, I won't be on the. I don't know what he sounded like. Probably
Here
like
comes
that.
you got it.
Napoleon. He's
I
not
won't
going
be
to
on
want
the
to stay on
13th
the
floor.
13th floor.
I'll die if I'm on the 13th floor.
Wait.
Oh, Roosevelt's a girl, I think.
Yeah, his voice.
Huh.
Roosevelt talked like this, I think. I think Roosevelt talked like this.
Oh God, probably.
I
I
think
mean,
he had big jowls and he talked like this.
Is that right? Do you think
yes,
so?
for sure.
I'm Napoleon. Don't put me on the 13th floor.
I feel
Pierre Escargot was also scared of the 13th floor.
Yeah.
You remember Pierre?
Yeah,
Escargot.
Pierre, distant.
He only had 12 bathtubs in his house.
That's
he
true.
wouldn't have the 13th.
Not for my
That,
mansion.
that 13th bathroom was a half bath.
Oh, no. Only half
Do you-
for this one.
Do you think Pierre Escargot wears his rain jacket and rain hat in the shower too?
No,
All right.
I don't.
I guess he's got to get clean sometimes.
I bet he's pretty clean all the time. I mean, he doesn't. I bet he doesn't work. You know what I mean? In between those bath sessions, what do you think he does? Probably nothing. Probably not much.
I really don't know.
Oh, no.
Me neither.
How's he afford all those bathtubs?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, he's a distant.
How's
He's
anyone going to follow what we're saying if they didn't watch all that when they were a kid?
who didn't watch all that? It was called All That,
Old people
not Some That.
and young people.
This is all that. This is all that.
This is
all that. This is all that.
You changed it.
Sorry.
You took some fucking liberties, didn't
Little,
you? You think you're important?
Little revisionist sing-along. Not in my house.
Not up in you.
So put your booties on the floor and the chair.
Anyway,
Sorry.
he had that much money because he was a distant descendant, relative of one Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh shit, that makes sense.
Yep. So
That's where you got the
money
fear
comes
from, also.
Yep.
The totally irrational fear.
That's passed down. Yeah.
What? I just gave you so many
Skips
facts.
every-
You think it's irrational?
Yeah. Why did you say that? Don't you remember the evidence that we've been supplied?
I feel like I should explain how facts work. You can't
Yes.
just be
Okay.
like, here's 5 facts, and then I'm like, oh, you said 5 true things. I guess I believe the other thing that you said before.
Wait, why not?
No, you know what? You're right. I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody says,
So are you saying there's some kind of like confirmation bias at play?
I think so.
You're wrong.
And by think, I
it's
mean
real.
no.
Laurie got a parking ticket today, you monster.
yeah,
Your
what?
wife's a fucking monster.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
How dare
That's
you?
my wife.
Dare you?
That's his wife, dude.
Are you guys married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
What?
That he
It's
be married to
beautiful.
such a fucking monster.
We got
Man.
married.
Pun. That's the thing. That's our
Pun.
pun.
My last name is Murray. I don't think you've ever said that on the podcast.
It's
Oh,
funny
yeah.
for me though.
Oh yeah, we're having fun.
Yeah, we're having fun. That's what you do it for.
Black cats. Woo!
So you had any
Knock
other?
on wood, you know you should. It's black cats.
Woo!
The Black
So-
Cat. What?
Do you want to know about black cats?
Actually, yeah.
I hate cats.
What?
You've got so many cats.
I don't know why they're here. They won't leave.
That's true.
That's
That's
not
'cause it-
true. They would love to leave.
Well, yeah, they'd come right back.
Hmm.
They would.
God, I know.
Charlie's too scared to leave. We don't need to talk about our cats. Tell me about black cats. Oh, Charlie is a black cat.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Tell me about black cats. I have a black cat named Charlie, so I have a sort of vested
He's got
interest.
some white spots
So,
though.
I mean, black cats, they think it's probably mostly tied to like witchcraft. Like that would be a witch's familiar.
It is, yes, I know.
So you don't want to cross that path because you're going to run into a witch.
Who
yeah.
started that rumor?
What? Witches
The
have
thing
what?
about black cats.
We're talking about it right
Witches
now.
had them as familiars.
I don't think witches really ever did though. So some Christian probably started that. You know, Christians used to burn cats at the stake during like church shit. That's true. That's
Is that
totally
real?
true.
Dude,
Mhm.
come
Wow.
on, man.
So
Go
I think
Christianity, go! Woo!
there was probably just like like
my cells a
these
little bit.
witches in quotes are like probably like older ladies that are just wanting to live out on their own, and they probably just had like a bunch of cats that they fed.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And you saw cats and you related to like, ooh, that's probably a witch's thing.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just wondering where the black cat thing came from. It's just
They're
weird. It's
spooky.
specific. Oh, because they think black stuff's bad because they're old white people.
Yeah, probably.
So there you go. You don't have to look it up.
Black cats.
Oh, woo!
Wait, can you look it up though? Because I thought you were about to say some stuff.
No, we solved it.
Okay.
I mean, that was the only thing that I saw for it when I looked it up.
Oh, it is just because it's associated with witchcraft, which it is because
Yeah,
they are.
like-
Thackeray Banks.
A couple
Zachary
things
Banks.
on my list that I've had are associated with witches. Like the wishbone thing has to do with like divination. Like they use like bones and they'd cast them
Dog
down,
bones?
Cast
and then
the
they'd
bones.
read them.
Wishbones bones?
well,
Mostly birds.
yeah, bird
What's
bones
the
actually.
story,
Yeah.
Wishbone?
Ooh.
See, if we talking witchcraft, I actually do have some info on here, so I could actually
Yeah.
be like
So
a
do
helpful
I.
partner. On
Let
this
me give you the
podcast.
other one that's associated with that, which is rabbit's foot, lucky rabbit's foot,
Oh.
which probably goes more back to like Celtic witchcraft thing, not
Yeah.
really as American. But they say it's also could be like African American, that type of witchcraft that that kind of.
African witchcraft is the craziest and most fucked up, and
I mean, just because it's like still around, you mean?
well, it's because
And it seems like
it's just more powerful because it's more primal. They have access to ancient magics.
I mean, they don't have access to it. They
Yeah.
just believe in it.
Okay. Well, I mean, believing in magic is what gives it its power. So,
Right, like fairies.
well, I guess that could be a good example.
Or like believing that toys come to life when you leave your room.
Yeah, that's just scary as hell, dude. I've seen Puppet Master.
Oh, God. I was thinking Toy Story, but
Yeah,
yeah, that too.
I know that you were thinking. I know. I put a twist on it.
You know, I
dude.
would say goodnight to all of my dolls and stuffed animals when I was little, every single one, because if I didn't, I was scared that they would be mad at me, and I didn't want them to be mad. And I would rotate which ones I slept with so they wouldn't think I liked one more than the other one.
Oh, that's smart.
I mean, that's really sweet. But when you
Is
say
that witchcraft?
no, not yet. Not at that stage. It's anyway. But it's interesting because you said that you're scared of, I guess making one of them jealous, and I know that you mean because you want them all to be happy.
Worried more so than scared.
But when you say scared, it's like pretty,
I was a little scared.
a little scared. I mean, you never know.
Because like if someone said goodbye to you guys and not me, I'd kill them.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't my dolls do the same to me?
Right,
Oh,
they're
that
just
makes
as passionate as you are. So yeah, you
course
would
they
have
are,
to
yeah.
expect that they would be capable of the same things.
Like murder on the
If-
spot.
If ever stilted, is that what?
Jilted?
Jilted. There we go.
Stilts.
Stilted is when you stand up on the
Right.
high stick, and then the jilting is what
high
your
stick.
lover does to you when they're like, bye. Or,
Bye.
Yeah.
Speaking of origins of stuff, I didn't give you the origins of Friday the 13th.
Oh, well, hit me.
Well, there's like a couple different theories. One is that like 12 is like a more natural number that we use a lot, like 12 months in a year, 12 on a clock,
Yeah, 12 ounces.
12
in a
days
cup.
of Christmas, 12 apostles, 12 tribes of Israel,
Yeah, there's 12 like
12
important-
zodiac.
Yeah, 12 important stars. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's unnatural. But also on October 13th of 1307, King Philip IV ordered a bunch of these Knights of the Templar to get abducted and tortured and murdered.
Whoa.
Like over 100.
Why?
Wait, I know this isn't going to make for particularly interesting radio. I mean, unless you're into history, but like, I'm sorry, you said King Philip?
The
Philly.
4th of France.
Oh, of France. I got you.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So
Why-
that's
why?
a little history behind
Do
it.
we know why?
So there's one, he supposedly a made up rumor, but it's kind of like that Illuminati type stuff where they're saying that they do all these like weird ceremonies that were going against the church, and they did like gay stuff together. But that was part of the rumors that they spread. But it was the more historical theory is that he was like taking out all these like affluent families that the French royalty owed money to.
Sure, and also, I mean, the Knights Templar were the military arm of the church, right?
Yeah.
And the church
during the Crusades, and then they carried on afterwards, and they were promised all this land and fortune.
Oh, and then-
and I don't think he wanted to pay up.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there has throughout how that whole era, there's a lot of friction between the church in Italy and
Yeah.
the sovereign governments of Western Europe, because it's a too many cooks type of situation.
Right.
This motherfucker, he's like, yo, I only need one cook in France, so you could keep your pope
like,
ass and your boys back in that boot-shaped country you come from, Templar. I'm gonna cut you.
Jesus,
Cut him.
Jesus loves me. This is my land, Templar.
Pierre?
I tickle your feet until you cry. I know you do gay things when I'm not looking. I am a Philip. Happy 13th to you.
This accent's getting weird.
It's French.
It was weird the whole
Deeply
time.
French. I'm from deep France. This is how we talk in deep France.
In the toe.
In the heel.
In the heel.
In the heel.
Damn. France is weirder than I thought. So is Italy.
Yes.
I mean-
I am the Pope.
It's my gay friends. I got the big swords.
I love Jesus and the spicy meatballs.
I invented the pizza for you.
Give me your pizza on my French bread.
And they call him the Pontifex.
I don't get it. I think these accents all sound super
I speak
legit.
directly to Domini above.
The what?
Domini.
The Dominic.
Domini.
Dominoes.
Domino. Oh shit! Totally, dude.
Yeah.
Domini, meaning like the god.
Dominoes.
God power
Pizza.
above.
Oh yeah.
Dominoes. Both
Meaning-
of them Italian.
When did Jesus change his name from Dominic to Jesus?
When he was 26. Ooh, wait, maybe he was.
Makes
22.
sense.
That's another theory about Friday the 13th is that
Jesus
there was
started it.
13 people at that dinner party, and then the next day Jesus died, and that's why 13 people at a dinner party.
Did he have 13 apostles, and one of them was
No,
the
12
bad
apostles
one?
plus him.
Oh, okay.
He's the 13th apostle.
So he's the bad one.
See,
Jesus was the
Judas
bad
was the
guy the
bad
whole
one.
time.
That's what
And that's a
I
theory.
figured out the Bible. I got the twist.
There's a theory that who painted the Last Supper?
Michelangelo,
Francesco?
No,
Raphael.
that's- No,
Donatello.
Da Vinci.
Splinter?
Da Vinci. You mean Leonardo?
Yeah, Leonardo. So in
I thought
that
for sure I was right, but
in that painting, there's like a thing that looks like salt spilt next to Judas. So salt became a bad thing to spill salt. So you throw the salt behind your right shoulder because that's where the demon's coming to get you and give you bad luck.
Wait, no.
And
Oh,
you put-
I thought
you
the
put
salt-
salt in their eyes.
I thought
Is that
the
where it was
salt
from?
thing was put
Yeah.
into the painting, like to show that it was bad. Like I thought the salt thing was bad already. It's spilling
The
salt.
article I read said that he could have been the cause of that, unintentionally
I had just
making it the
assumed.
salt thing.
That's pretty cool.
It could have been around before that and he put it in purposefully, but the one I was reading said that because of that painting, people took it as like, oh, that's bad luck. You about to kill Jesus.
Yo, so like, quick question. How those motherfuckers get salt anyway? Because it seems like that would have
Jesus
been like
probably made it with his Jesus magic.
he didn't have that kind of magic. He had
What?
He had curative powers, and he had
He did the wine thing
and
Transmutation.
That's transmutation.
and something with fish. He made one fish into a billion fish.
And bread. Fish and bread.
and
You
bread.
can do that
And
with.
yeah,
So if he had 1 grain of salt, he could make it into a bunch of grains.
that's actually that's
Yeah.
true. But yeah,
And then, like they would put him at a little table and they put a little jar in front of him. He'd be
And they
like,
were next to the
"Whoop,"
Dead,
and fill it up
Dead
with this
Sea.
magic.
I'm sure they could get some sea salt pretty.
That shit was probably good too.
that'd be
damn,
some
that is
good
that
ass
raw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck. I wonder if they had access to a lot of salt there. It's like maybe it's scarce
Yeah,
in
until
the rest
Jesus
of the world.
died,
And then
and then all the salt went away.
and
And
then
they had
all
to
the
harvest
And
it.
then all the salt went away.
It's a
And
lot
then-
of work.
Yeah, and Pontius Pilate was like, "Fuck, that's the dude that was making all that salt. Oh, I really goofed it this time. I'm washing
Why
my
did-
hands of this."
Why did Jesus have his own pilot? Couldn't he fly?
Just fuck. God damn. God, get out of
I
here.
didn't even know they had planes back then.
Go home, Dad. Get off my podcast.
Sorry.
It's good. I like it. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, if Jesus had a 14th apostle, you know what I mean? He would have had somebody be like, "Yo, J-Man, this motherfucker over here gonna get you."
Yeah.
I legit was thinking in my head, like I mixed up Judas and fucking
Any of the other
the
12.
Caesar traitor.
Brutus?
Brutus, and
Oh.
was about to
There's
make a
similar
joke
names.
about how
Et
Jesus
tu,
could have
Brutus.
killed 2 of his apostles, and then was like, "Wait, that first of all, that's not what happened, and second of all, that's a different dude." But yeah, he should have killed him.
Yo, God should have smote Judas earlier, because then he wouldn't have killed Julius Caesar. It was scary.
Yes, exactly.
What?
There is a
Speaking of having a 14th person at a dinner party, another fact I looked up, bring it back around to France. You ready for this?
Yes.
In France, evidently, there's a service that you can hire a 14th dinner party guest if you're at that 13 number.
Oh my God! Just ask another person you know. Does everyone there only know 13 people?
I only know 13 people.
Me too. Oh my God.
Wait, did you do the math?
Yeah, I mean, they have significant others, though.
Yeah.
So it rounds out to about 16.
Oh, good. And pets count. So, I mean, if
Yeah.
you've really
course.
personalized them, if
Cats.
you've ever dressed them, or given them a name, for instance, like Thackeray, or
Thackeray Banks.
Thackeray
Have you
Banks.
guys ever thought about how Jesus dying kind of created more jobs because of the whole need for salt makers?
Sure.
Yeah, I have considered that a lot. This week, our podcast, which is called Black Cats
And
and
Broken
Broken Mirrors, is brought to you by
Jesus.
no, not
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Wood.
Nope.
Never had to, but I better knock on wood.
No.
But I think I should.
Wait, hold on, guys.
What?
Are they the Boss Tones because they're from Boston?
The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Yeah,
boss
is
tones.
that
Yeah.
why?
No, I thought just their tones were fucking boss.
That's
baby.
kind of what I thought now until
I
just
think they're
now.
from Boston. I don't know.
I bet they're from Boston.
They're
What a
probably from
clever
Boston.
pun.
Oh my god, I get it. So anyway, this week we're brought to you by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and also Morton's. It's a salt company. It's the one with the little girl in the yellow dress with the umbrella.
Oh, the butt salt.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was
that.
just a yellow
Oh, that's
umbrella.
sunblock.
You know what's fucked up? I
Those
was
are like the same thing.
Yeah, well, honestly, right before I said the little girl with the dress, I was about to say the dog with the pulling the diapers
Oh,
thing, and
but-
I was like, oh wait, that's not
No,
right.
Sunscreen.
Yeah, sunscreen.
And then the
But
little
I
girl in the
totally-
salt has an umbrella and no dog, right?
Well, yeah, they're
Yeah.
totally different.
No,
One
yeah.
of them has an
the
umbrella.
same girl, though.
It's not.
It's the same girl.
No, one is one
It's
of them.
Shirley Temple.
It's not.
Probably. You can prove it.
We're brought to you this week by Shirley Temple.
Thanks, Shirley.
Thanks, Shirley.
I like your curly hair.
Hey, and hey.
Animal crackers in my soup. You guys remember that?
Monkeys and
ditty?
rabbits,
Loop
loop da loop.
There's more
That's all I
words
got.
after that, but I don't know them. Yeah, and
I
only
mostly
know
know
that
that
my
song
grandpa would
because
sing it.
there was like, do you remember when there was just be like ad breaks where they played the same thing over and over again?
Like at night.
There's
like
like
late
a
at
yeah,
night?
there's like a
mean like
box set of Shirley Temple things, and it
Oh,
was
oh,
like
yeah.
always that song.
And you see her, like,
it was just that
dancing.
part of it.
in front of some stairs and something.
Yeah,
that might have been
she
from Annie.
dances
Yeah.
up and down the
I
stairs.
do remember
Yeah.
that.
That's not from Annie. That's
Oh,
from
okay.
a different.
I
one,
just
though.
assumed
But
that they
yeah.
were all from Annie.
Shirley Temple wasn't in Annie.
What?
No, that's a little red-headed girl. Shirley Temple had blonde curls.
I thought she played Annie. Though,
Wait,
also.
what?
No,
But our Shirley Temple is red. The drink is.
Well,
Ain't
that's
it?
irrelevant.
That's not
From the
related.
It's
Grenadine?
not because of her hair.
Shirley Temple became a U.S. congresswoman,
When she was an old lady.
Is that right?
or she went into politics. Her and the Fonz.
The Fonz, but he's still an actor.
He went into government too, though.
And then went back to acting?
I mean, I think he did both.
Oh.
I don't think he's really acted in a while. He's mostly like
He's on Barry. He was on Parks and Rec.
Was he?
He's a main character on Barry.
I used to see him a lot before a movie would come out. He would be there, like with one of the people from the movie, and they'd be hanging out. Not for really.
Yeah,
It
he
seemed
plays
like
John
any real-
Was he
Ralphio's
was he
dad
in
on
Arrested
Parks and Rec.
Development too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're brought to you this week by Fox.
by Henry Winkler.
We're brought to you.
Henry Winkler.
We're brought to you by the ghost of Rupert Murdoch.
Did you guys hear that story that Bill Hader told about
Yes.
Arthur Franzarelli?
No.
Well, it was
I've
about
heard
Henry
a few
Winkler.
stories about him recently, and I
Yeah,
dug
because he's
them
on
all.
this new show.
Oh, it's
Barry.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Jesus, every
Yeah.
time I hear it these
Oh,
days,
no, it's
anytime
all-
somebody says,
No,
"Have
he
you heard
killed
this story?"
He's
he
a
killed a
good person.
child
Oh, well, at least
in
he,
front of someone
Well, at least
on the
he-
Happy Days set.
and he was like,
That's not true.
First day.
it was on his rider.
I get to kill one person a day. I'm Henry Winkler.
Let me tell you this
That's what
story
he
real
sounds
quick
like now.
before we get a break.
We're
It's
at
really
break,
good.
but go. Oh, yeah. Okay, break. Got you. Hit me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hit me.
So there's like a huge crowd out in front of this like press junket that they were doing, and it was like the heyday, like Happy Days was the biggest show ever, and they couldn't get to the cars, and like they were stuck, and he just goes, "Hey, part the Red Seas," and the crowd just split for him. Like for a period of time, he really was the Fonz. Like he could do it.
That's
It's
so
so
sick.
fucking cool.
It's so cool that he actually did it.
Yeah.
I thought it was like at some like event for his kids' school though. I might have mixed up two different stories,
Yeah, you're
which
mixing
I
up
thought
two
it was like
different ones.
even funnier because it was just like parents.
No, this was in like the heyday of Happy Days.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that dude's awesome. Everyone interviewed about him is like, oh my god, he's the nicest fucking person
Yeah.
in the world.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is weird that he's a child killer.
Thanks, Henry Winkler,
Thanks,
for sponsoring this this
Give a
week.
little, get a little.
Like a hurricane here
Are we
in
recording?
Duxburg.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Can we get?
It's just Duckburg.
You were doing the bump bump.
Oh, I was.
yeah,
Yeah.
then you stopped.
Oh my
You
god,
stopped.
You
guys.
forgot?
Start again.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum,
What's that, Scooby Doo?
But welcome back to Duckburg. It's a podcast that takes place inside of the fictional burg where the ducks live. There's the one that's got all the money and the hat, and he's dressed so nice. And then we've also got his 3 sons.
Nephews.
Sons. This is a
Nephews.
Nephews.
little this one's the sons. No, I'm not talking about his nephews. You mean
He doesn't have any kids.
you're talking about Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
Yes.
Right. Those are his nephews. His sons are named Skylar, Tyler, and
I
Oh
forget.
my God.
what was the other guy's name?
Skyler, Tyler,
Skylar, Tyler, and
Weiler? No.
I remember I suggested like Dirk. Or
You
something,
did say Dirk.
but
No,
you
mine
went with
was
something else.
Bobby's was Skyler, and then you said one, and then I said Tyler.
No, I said Dirk.
yeah, you said
Or I might
Dirk,
have also
and then
said
you
Tyler,
changed yours
yeah.
to let's say
This is good radio, though.
Yeah, we're just referencing back to it.
Tyler.
Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck
Tyler.
tales.
Hi, I'm Tyler, the blue one.
Hi. Welcome to our podcast.
Hi.
So this whole time, Scrooge
Which
has had
of my
3
brothers
sons.
are you?
Hi. I don't know why. First of all, yeah, I'm totally a boy. You can tell by my boy voice.
I think it was Kyler.
Tyler, Skylar, and Kyler.
Kyler, Skylar, and Tyler.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's Kyler.
I'm Tyler.
Hey, Tyler, it's me, your
I've-
brother, Skylar, the blue one.
We've grown up very privileged.
Yeah, of course, because of our dad.
That mad coin.
Yeah, Mick Scrooge in his big old bank he's swimming in all the
Old
time.
man McScrooge.
Old man
And
Mick
I'm the third
Scrooge.
brother, Andrea.
Wait, hey, what did you do with our brother,
Already
Kyler?
forgot it.
Who, Kyler? Kyler's been dead for 13 years.
Oh no, I have a superstition about that number.
Welcome back to our Superstition podcast.
This whole time, our like, so-and-so's been dead for 13 years has been leading up to this. It's been years.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so glad we fucking scripted that. Or I could close my notebook with all of our lines in it now. Woo!
So
Seamless.
broken mirrors.
Broken mirrors.
Very scary. Because, like,
So-
it makes you look weird. Like, you got a line going down your face.
Yeah, it makes me crazy.
That's part of it. So there was in some kind of century there was fortune telling with mirrors.
A weird century,
A
probably.
weird century, and if your image was distorted, that's not a good thing. And then if you break that glass, it's well, it was originally you're like stuck in like this 7-year cycle, and if you break the glass, that 7-year cycle is broken. But you can do stuff to fix it. You can grind down the glass.
Wait,
and,
what?
like,
What starts the cycle?
I guess all of life is a 7-year cycle. I
Wait,
think.
What?
And
Oh,
you
for
end
real?
the bad luck by breaking a mirror?
No, you want to stay in that cycle. You break that cycle, and it's bad luck. You're like out
That's-
of the natural life cycle.
That's so
Oh,
weird.
God.
That's really, really weird.
Hmm.
I mean,
Huh.
I know the break a mirror 7 years bad luck fact.
Yeah.
This is also coming from a time when worked glass is like really difficult.
And also, there were
most
so
glass
many
was, like,
Yeah.
vampires
very
back
poor.
then.
Yeah, true.
So this didn't even affect them.
Not them. Oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I see.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. Just click
Get
for me.
it?
I get it. That's how you trap a vampire. You get them in the mirror, then you break it.
That's right.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They can't see themselves in the
That's why
reflection.
they don't have reflections.
Oh, that you can't. They can't see. Okay, you can't see them in the reflection. You smash the mirror, and then you pick up the pieces, and it's a vampire in the pieces of the glass.
It's like the thing with I don't actually Kryptonians something in the thing and they go into space. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's unusual for you. You're usually so on top of it.
But I admitted it off the bat.
Yeah, that's true. What are you talking about?
Vampires?
Oh, cool. I thought you said
They're
Krypton.
from
Oh, okay. I
There's
see.
something at the end of a Superman movie and they're in like these like glass looking things, but I don't actually remember the context.
Is it the negative zone?
The
Or the
bad
Phantom
guys
Zone?
and they get sent to the Phantom Zone,
Phantom
I
Zone.
think, but they're
Oh.
in like glass. Like you see them like, "Ah!"
Yeah. Let me out, Superman.
And
I'm
that's
sorry.
where that myth comes from.
Yeah.
From that movie.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
You remember when we watched that movie a while back and it was so fucking dude? The
Yeah, I
intro
wish
to
we
that
never
movie
had because
took-
I remembered it being real
it's
fucking
3
solid.
Which one-
years long.
which one is this?
The
first
1980s Superman movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
the beginning of that movie, it's all happening on
It's
Krypton, and
nonsense.
it's fucking. It takes forever. It's just pillars and,
And it's
shaking cameras.
What's
Horrendous
Superman's
acting.
Krypton name?
Kalel.
Kalel.
Yeah.
Kalel.
Kalel. What's his
Son
dad's
of
name?
Jor-El.
Jor-El. Yeah. Okay. And then doesn't his mom just have like a regular ass name?
Rachel.
It's Rachel. They just ran out of ones. For
I'm
her.
sorry. Well, it is spelled funny. It's Rachel.
Is it really?
No.
No, it should be.
no.
It should be.
But why don't
they
we know
fucked
his
up?
mom's name?
What do you mean?
That
like
is it.
everyone knows that's not really the mom's name.
What? What are you talking about?
Everyone knows Superman's real name and his dad's name.
No, his mom's really got like a regular ass name though, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Ben said that, and I
But
believe
the fact that none of us actually know.
I believe that was Rachel.
Look, I feel like, honestly...
Oh, and then there was Kalel's brother, Chandler. That's canon.
I thought you were
Could
gonna
I
say Kenan.
be more Kryptonian?
Kenan and Kalel. I would love to see that.
Oh my God.
That's good.
Can we live in that fiction for a second?
Yeah.
What would that
Yeah.
be like?
I don't know, but I'll be Kal-El.
Which one? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Here it goes.
Here it goes.
Wait, we
I
forgot
work
that
at the
Bobby doesn't know
newspaper.
anything about Kenan and Kel.
Right. I am Kal-El.
So
here's
here's my plan. Here's my plan for this week. I need you to meet me back here with a ball of yarn, newspaper, and kryptonite.
Oh, well, I could...
Let the shenanigans ensue. And then I walk
man.
off the stage.
All right. Okay, well, I'll get the first two things, and I'm back with those. But the third thing, I'll
The
need to
show's
get...
gonna go a lot faster.
I'll need to get some help from my little friend, the redheaded boy who works at my newspaper.
This would be way better if
Jimmy
Bobby
Olsen.
knew anything about Kenan and
Yeah.
Kel.
He clearly has some Superman knowledge, but
or maybe one of the alliterative named ladies that I know.
one of the L's.
No. I mean, there's bunches of them.
Yeah,
All
one
of
of
them.
Yeah.
And I mean, they just slot in and out. They're also they look very similar as well.
So let's talk about mirrors.
Oh yeah, you know what I was about to say earlier? I think we were getting a little off track.
What? That doesn't sound like us.
I know. Do you guys want to hear? I actually know some superstition stuff. I know one. I was thinking about it while we were on
Fucking
break.
prove it.
Yo, I'd love to. Here I go.
Okay.
Do you remember when our friend had a baby?
Two different songs, but
Mine
well.
wasn't a song. I was trying to sing over you. Our friend
had a baby.
had a baby.
A human baby?
And I think the mother of the baby was Laotian. She might have been Thai.
What the fuck are you?
Could have been from
Oh,
like
okay, yeah.
maybe it was something.
Maybe don't
sort of-
guess because you don't actually know.
Well, I feel like I'm close. I think it was Laotian. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, I guess it probably matters. Anyway, somewhere
does.
down there, over there, they have a superstition where when you have a baby and you have a newborn, you're supposed to treat the baby like garbage to trick any nearby demons or evil spirits that you're you don't value the baby, because if you let them know that you really love and care for it and it's like the most important thing in the world to you, these little mischievous, devious spirits will they'll exploit your they'll
There's an
turn that
Irish
against
one
you.
kind of like that where they believe that like fairy people can like take your baby and replace it with like a fairy baby, and it's very bad.
God, that's
It's
like some schizophrenic
they address
shit.
that in Outlander because it takes place in Scotland, like in the 1700s, and when people's babies were like maybe sick, they would go put them in the woods to die. They thought their real babies had been replaced with these demon babies. But it was kind of just a way of coping, like you don't watch your baby die.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
Yeah, I get that. That makes.
I get all my history from Outlander.
I found out a weird baby one. My sister's husband is Guatemalan, and I don't know the reason behind it, but he didn't want her to cut his hair for a year, and then he had to cut it. It was weird. I guess it's like a
then he
Guatemalan
eats it?
thing. Yeah, I think
Now,
he ate it.
I've heard something like this before, and I think it has to do with like having thick, good hair. I don't know if it's as much of a
There's one where you're not
superstitious
supposed to name your baby for a while too.
That's part of the. I think that might
Yeah,
be
that sounds
part
familiar.
of the Laotian thing too, because you only refer to the baby. This is like part
Like
of your
you
whole
stupid
act.
stinky trash
is,
baby.
is yeah by giving
I
it
hate you. I wish you
insulting
weren't
names.
here. If someone took you, I wouldn't even care.
Which is actually the reason I brought it up, because I just there's something just so funny to me about just talking shit to a newborn.
Yeah.
Just like, you fucking idiot. Oh, what you,
Oh, you gonna
what'd you
suck
do?
your thumb,
Oh,
stupid
what'd you
baby?
do? You shit yourself again? You fucking idiot.
Useless.
God, I hate you. God, I
But,
wish
like,
you didn't live here.
Really, babies are the stupidest.
Well, yeah,
Am I right?
totally. Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
know anything. They literally don't know
Like, why don't you
anything.
know anything?
They
You
don't
didn't
know
learn
anything.
anything. You've been alive, kind of, for like a little
Hey,
while.
objects are permanent, you stupid
You
fuck
fucking
baby.
idiot!
You can't
I'm
see it
still
doesn't mean
here.
it's not
You
real.
can hear me.
God.
Oy, oy,
Peekaboo, you stupid bitch.
God, I wish an evil spirit would come take you away.
Am I right?
I'm about this close to go put you out in the woods. You know what I mean?
But then when an evil spirit does take your baby, you feel like so guilty.
I don't think that happened a lot.
What? It had to have happened
At least one time, or
at least 12 times.
Wait, oh.
Not 13 though. That would have been the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been.
Everyone would have died.
Then it would have been bad for the babies to be taken away.
Yes.
Not like the first dozen.
We can spare a dozen babies.
Yeah, Romans did that too. By the way, they didn't have like a fun superstition about it because
They were just mean
They're
to their
just like,
babies for
hey,
fun.
that baby looks
Stoic
weak.
culture.
Let's
yeah,
kill it.
absolutely. Yeah, and they would just put it outside of the city walls. I think this is probably pre-Roman as well.
I'm
Probably
gonna
Greeks.
like take a leap here and assume that some dudes made this rule up and everyone wasn't like totally into it.
Well, in
Like maybe the moms were like, "Okay,
The
cool,
mo-
yeah,"
the
and then they
moms-
were like, "I'm dead inside."
the moms, sisters, and daughters all had a separate room for them in the house. That
Yeah,
was
of
the room
course.
that the women
They
go in.
dirty.
Is it 'cause
Women
they-
are dirty. They're
is it 'cause
gross,
they dirty?
disgusting people, and you should keep them in their own little room
Well, they did have their own
or
room.
cage, ideally, if you could spare the money to make a cage.
They probably didn't have a lot of iron. I know their swords were bronze, so probably didn't have access to a
They
lot of
should have been
metal.
Not a lot.
ironing, am I
not a lot
right?
of iron in their bloods either.
Hey-o. Hey, it's our good friend, stand-up comedian Roman Romani. Wait, that doesn't sound right. I was trying
No,
to think of
that's
a
right.
Roman sounding
Roman
name, and I
Romani.
just said Roman Romani. I don't think that's good. Let me take another stab at it. Names of months. Names of months. His name is Marcio Giulietti. There we go.
You chose March.
I know.
But
Could have
really
gone with Augustus in there somewhere.
not
Yeah.
comfortable with that sexist joke I made, even within the fiction of this podcast.
Fuck women.
I'll
So
do it
let's-
then. Hey, it's me, Marco Giulietti.
Should we climb on up to the next subject? I'm talking ladders, people. Ladders.
Oh, you know what ladders
Pretty
make me
good.
think of? How
What?
it's hard for women to get up the top of the ladder because men keep holding us down, you fucking sluts.
Oh shit!
My bad.
Down to the patriarchy. Sake.
But for real.
Just kidding, guys.
But
JK.
besides the obvious reasons of why you shouldn't walk under a fucking ladder,
Yeah.
that just seems like, you shouldn't do that. But evidently it goes back to Egyptian times because they were all into triangles and they were like holy and you don't want to walk through a triangle.
Oh.
But evidently Christians like usurped that and it was like the
Wait,
Holy
Christians
Trinity.
stole someone else's tradition?
Yeah, I know. I was as shocked as you are.
Oh my god, I'm fucking floored. We're gonna need to take a moment of silence for that.
Yeah, let's pray on it.
You fucking ruined
I'm
it.
so sorry. Talk through your silence. We'll never get that prayer back.
Speaking of triangles and three sides, though, deaths come in threes.
That's just a fact.
Yeah,
That's-
I've heard that.
Speaking of triangles,
It's cool though. Why does that happen? You think?
just because people notice patterns in threes like a
Yeah,
nice, easy
it's
number.
that confirmation bias.
Let's take it again.
Okay.
Why do you think that happens?
So, two people die, right? Okay.
Oh my god, who died?
Two people.
2 people?
Let's give them names just to keep it straight. We'll say Marco Giulietti. Oh no, my heart!
Marco, no!
So we
And-
had David Bowie, and then
and-
we had Prince, and then
Oh,
they
no.
like gave us a bullshit one for what was the third because I can't remember who it was.
Poor guy.
It's
Not that
Marco
important.
Giulietti. Were you not listening?
Hey, it's me, I'm Marco.
Oh my God! It's the ghost of Marco Giulietti.
I'm here to talk to you about deaths and threes.
Oh, wow, cool. Hey, do you have anything to say about women?
Yeah, they're a bunch of stupid bitches.
Oh, Marco,
shit.
get back to
Marco.
your grave.
Everyone besides my mother, she was a saint.
I heard your
Yeah.
mom was a fucking slut,
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I don't know.
which I'm cool with, man. Live
Yeah.
your life, baby.
Belladonna.
Oh, she did.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking right
Fuck
she
yeah.
did.
I want
Nice, baby.
I want a lady in the streets, but a psychopath in the
lady.
bedroom. Watch out!
Psychopath. you
Oh, there's blood everywhere.
no.
She cut me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
mommy.
liked it.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Dude was
I'm learning
fucked
some new
up.
things in my afterlife.
You
Back
guys
to
are
the
both
patriarchy.
Hey, maybe women, we should respect them after all.
Hey.
Thanks, ghost of old terrible person
Oh.
Hey.
of Andrew Dice Clay.
Hey, you're welcome.
Oh, boo. That's a ghost sound.
Back to the neither world.
The neither world.
Bye. Bye, Marco.
I miss Marco.
Oh,
I mean, he
I
did
miss
say
Marco.
he was problematic,
At best.
but I miss him. His funny voice, it makes me happy to think about.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't come back, though. Knock on wood. Oh, wait, that's another one.
Tell me about it.
Oh.
It's a Christian one.
Ah,
Because there was
oh,
all
by
the...
Is it really,
by that, do you
though?
mean it's somebody else's?
Yeah, who actually
It probably
started
was.
it?
I think actually it was. There was like spirits and trees, and you knocked on wood to be like, hey, come out and help me.
I bet it
But
was
then
some
it was
old
like-
Scottish shit.
there
and
was
then
like-
then when they went Christian, they
like-
kept it up.
Every church had like a piece of the cross, like enough to like make a fucking forest, and you would want to touch the piece of wood to give you good luck.
What? That
Huh?
part's stupid. That one, that last one.
I like the
you
one
said.
other one better.
The other
like,
one's cool and like
Hey.
naturalistic. Hey.
hey,
Cause
you
you
elf in the
knock on a
tree, come
tree.
out and give me some cookies.
Name
Am
the
I
tree.
right? Oh,
Marco Giuliani, you're back.
hey,
no.
I'm talking about them little Keebler elves.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Hey, they took that fire risk to give me them cookies.
Oh
So,
my God, Marco, you're a cut up.
no women amongst them elves. I loved it.
Oh God, Marco.
It is three
Jesus.
brothers.
Yeah.
I assume they're brothers. Actually,
I
now that
didn't think
about
they
it,
were brothers.
Yeah, because I think they're disparate ages. There's one that's like way younger, right?
No clue.
That's. I think you're
I'm
thinking
the
of the Rice
baby elf.
Krispie ones.
Yeah,
They're
wasn't that-
brothers.
Wasn't that who you're talking about?
No, I was
No,
talking about the
Keebler.
Keebler elves.
Wait,
The ones that lived in the tree.
no,
The Rice
They made
Krispie
good-
dudes
Oh,
aren't
the-
elves.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think
got
that's what you were
got
thinking of, though.
confused. It's the thing. It's the thing about threes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You always find your tiny.
It was really
cartoon
sad when all three of
people
them
as threes. yeah, really
Aw,
sad.
rest in
One
peace.
right after the other.
Yeah.
They're all holding on to each other's coattails, and the first one fell in the big vat, and then the other, and then the last one.
Then
I'm
the
a little.
That wasn't a treat.
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh, we've reached our
Oh.
our limit.
Yeah, is this the part where we all sputter out? That's cool. Do we want to do another quick thank you to our sponsors?
Oh yeah, another quick thank you.
Well, just not like a whole spiel. I mean, we don't need to send you to those websites to. We don't need to do the call to action. Just to say thanks again to those.
Hey, thanks again.
thanks
people.
again.
They were.
Candles.org.
Oh yeah, Morton's.
Morton Salt.
Candles.org. And
The Fonz.
Another one.
and the font.
Henry Winkler. .thefawns.net.
You guys remember back on old Friday the 13th, they would always play like some Jason movies, like a movie marathon, but it's just like the shitty one that doesn't make any sense. Like they just play it on
All
loop.
of them, you mean?
No, the third one I think it was where they put on masks, and the masks make you crazy.
I've
and,
only
like, Jason's
seen
not even
Freddy
in it.
versus Jason. I haven't seen any
I
other
haven't
ones.
seen a lot of them. I don't like scary movies.
When I saw the original,
They scare me.
Jason movie, but he's not in it, so
I heard once that there was
his mom's in it.
there's a cut from one of the Jason's movies that was in the original theatrical release that they took out because it was like way too brutal. And I don't remember which one it was, but Jason picked up a kid who was in a sleeping bag, because he's at a camp and there's kids sleeping. And he picked up this kid who's in a sleeping bag and then grabbed him by his legs inside of the sleeping bag and then smashed the sleeping bag against a tree over and over and over and over.
Oh my
And
God.
that's what they took out?
Yeah, because I guess it's pretty. I mean, it's brutal, dude.
I mean, the whole movie's about
All
him
of them are
killing
great.
people.
Yeah, but it's a particularly like, I don't know,
All right.
it's visceral.
They just need to put some funny music behind it.
Haha,
He's killing him. Damn it, that did go on a long time.
Jason, woo! Bashing campers in their bags. Jason,
A
woo! Lives by a lake, not a piece of cake. Woo!
Yeah. Oh man, I wish they were called camping bags. It's better. Yeah, so I was sleeping. You know, I zip up my
My camping
my
bag.
camping bag.
Whoa! Is he back?
Yeah, he's back.
Hey, it's me. You know, I invented camping because when I was born, my dad was like, "Get that thing out of here."
Oh no, it's
You
dark.
stupid baby.
Hey, they tossed me over the wall and I had to fend for myself, me and my brother, Romulus. And our wolf was our new mama, and
Oh, so you're not just from Rome. You straight up, you like started Rome.
we founded it. We founded it, and then we founded it.
What are you guys doing over here? What's all these
This is the table.
it's a table.
Yeah.
I invented those. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have tables yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Still, I don't think they have tables in Rome.
Another great podcast. Thanks
Another
so
good one.
Another really good one in the can.
Check out us at wewantapodcast.com. You can email us about how great we're doing at wewantapodcast@gmail.com. Check out the Instagram, Facebook, all under them same names.
Yeah,
you can
dude.
find us.
It's like the same thing over and over again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just put in the work, baby.
We wanna fuck down.
$50 now. We want $50 now. $50 now.
Oh, woo. Totally
Totally relevant.
I'm gonna say it, bitch.